Oh no, Maurer's going in front. Oh no, I'm so anxious. Hello there, great person. Welcome back to Let's Watch Some Monster. Today we're at episode 6 called Missing Person Report or something like that. And yeah, we will see what it's about, have some fun. I hope there will be more Johann. I love that part. But I basically love every part of this show, and I love the horror stuff. I love the characters. They are incredibly realistic, just awesome to watch. And let's just go. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my content. And we'll just dive into this episode. Have some fun. Here we go.
Doch ich frag mich, wer wir sind.
So we are already starting with the Mr. Maurer. Mr. Maurer means Mr. Bricklayer. So I do think that's a normal German name. Again, coming obviously from the profession of a bricklayer, but I don't think that's really relevant. Let's just see. He hasn't bathed in a while. Also interesting, but yeah. Oh no. Jesus Christ, mate. Why don't you do it? Who is it? What's he working? What's he working? I don't know. I was looking for clues, but really? So does it mean like he smells sweaty, or what does he smell like? I'm so glad there is no smell TV yet. Is he overworked? Is he divorced? Okay, so he's a reporter. Yeah, okay, so he's working his ass off. So actually he is in a similar situation as, not completely, but Tenma was when he was a surgeon under Dr. Heinemann. He did most of the work and people don't seem to realize. Though there is the difference that at least the nurses realize it with Dr. Tenma, but here his employers or colleagues don't realize it. Also, that coffee looks like shit still. Yeah. Interesting. Why would he help you? Love that he's smoking. Many people smoked in that time. Is Tenma still practicing though? Yes? Oh, he knows about it, yeah. It's actually not stupid to go to the press. Because the police wouldn't do shit here. Because it's not like I don't think they have the resources to go after this, and it doesn't seem very plausible. I mean, he could tell Lunge or Runge. Both are weird names, so I don't know what the right one is. But then again, going to an independent source might be good. But Johann might kill him, so he might have another life on his conscience here. Because you could argue with saving Johann, he did kill all those, he didn't kill them, but he caused the killing of these people, and that's so interesting. If it had been Dr. Heinemann's decision to do that operation, he wouldn't have been at fault, so to speak, or not at fault, responsible here. Because that's what these hierarchical structures in hospitals are for. You do what your boss says and you're not responsible. Which is not saying that that's good. Like, I do think you should still think on your own. As I said, I am with Dr. Tenma. I would have saved Johann still. After all we see, so I would have saved him. But even now. But the thing is, normally it is like you do what you're told because the people in power like, this is obviously not always the case, but in an optimal situation, the people above you are paid more because they have the responsibility, and that's why they're paid. You know, that's why they're paid. And that's also in part, I do think, why CEOs are paid so much money, because they are responsible for everything in the company. If something goes to shit, they're at fault. No one below them, you know? Then again, the problem is that's not the case anymore today, because if a CEO fucks up, sorry, I've got a cough. They were just getting more money, and that's stupid. So, like, it doesn't work like that really often. But that's the idea. Like, that's the idea that doesn't work currently in a lot of cases, I feel. And you can tell me your opinion because I'm not sure about this. But that's how I see it. Like the higher you are in a position, the more money you get, the more prestige you have, the more responsibility you have, and the more you can, like, be held accountable for stuff like this. So, had, in my view, and it is, of course, you can challenge that and feel free to do so. In my view, Dr. Tenma would have not had the responsibility because he did what he was told. He trusted his superior to make the decision because the superior had more experience, knew more stuff. That's an optimal situation, which I know Heinemann wasn't that way. But, and then he could have been like, yeah, but I trusted him. So he did have more experience. I trusted that, like, I'm not responsible really for that. Like, I think you could make that argument. But now that he chose it himself, he was like, no, I don't care. I know better. My conscience knows better. I will save this boy. Now he is responsible and accountable. And because he decided against the structure he was in. And you can say that's bad or good. Like, that's not the point. But I do think he's responsible now because he chose to save Johann. He's responsible in part for these actions. I also do think, though, that if you think about it further, you might also argue that he's not. You might argue that he did save a life, and what that life does is not in his power anymore. His job is to save the life. That's what he does. And, like, after he saved the life, it's not his thing anymore. Like, that's not his job anymore. You could also argue that. Same way as you could argue a scientist who develops a nuclear weapon is not at fault anymore after it is out of his hands, because his job was just to develop it. You know what I mean? So it's a really complicated situation, and we'll stop talking about it now because I do think it will come up a lot more in the future. But anyway, so yeah, that was a long tangent. But yeah. Yeah, that's why you come in. You are a journalist. You investigate. Yeah, but it will sell very well, my friend. Yeah, that's the problem. But I don't know. On the off chance it is, yeah. Yeah, that is true. Really? No, it's his hypothesis, but I will not go into that. It's anyway. Oh, both. Why did Johann run away, though? Why? Oh, that is so good. Obviously, the author patting himself on the back of it because I do think this sold well. Or perhaps not even patting himself on the back or herself. I don't know who wrote this. But the author definitely, like, that was a play in the story. I mean, because that is basically the story we read, or we watch here, the book he would write. So it's some awesome dig. I love a bit of self-aware humor. Might be a news article about it, yeah. Oh, he just wants him to... Okay, that's cool. Okay, but I do think the libraries also would... Would you have access? No, I do think that's an American thing. I don't think the libraries have the newspapers stored in Germany. I'm not sure, though. If someone knows, please please tell me in the comments. But I do think it's just in the US, and here, like, they have archives. Yes, I've worked for a newspaper during my school time for a bit, and they did have a very big archive in the cellar. And it was a small newspaper from a little rural town, so, you know, but they kept their stuff before computers were really a big thing. And in Germany, they never really digitalized stuff because I don't know why, but they don't, so yeah. But let's see what he finds. I mean, that's not too much to ask. I do think he's already unlocking it. I don't know. Yeah, he unlocked the archives. That's what I thought. Like, but I get him. He's really, like, starting to feel anxious because all these ideas of this killer person out there. Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah. It's not only your boss, it's the whole bureaucracy in Germany that's allergic to technology. Man, I can tell you so much stupid stuff from German bureaucracy. One of the stupidest thing I've heard is in my new university. You have to, like, you take, like, there's a document for travel or something. I think it's travel. If I want to travel somewhere and the university covers it, so I will have to take the document, print it out, fill it out, mail it to the person working on the travel documents. That person will then scan it in again. And I do think they will print it out again and stamp it and put it up. Like, it's really stupid. Like, it's something that could be done with just an email. But, like, there's a whole position almost that's flooded with this shit who like, that position is supposed to do other stuff. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not, that position is there just for that purpose. But because they have the stupid rule, that position is just printing out stuff, scanning it in again. Like, that's all they do. And, like, it's really inefficient. Like, really, really stupid. And, my father-in-law always tells me, because he's doing tax stuff for people. It's one of the things he does. And he says the digitalization of the records of most of the German stuff is really, really badly set into a database, like, without any thought. Like, they just take, like, people from the streets, so to speak, give them some dollars, and not everywhere, I exaggerate a bit perhaps, but that's how I heard it. And they just scan in all the stuff they have and just put it in, like, one big PDF with, like, 1,000 documents, and no one finds anything. So, rant over. Wow, that's so awesome that he has those. Holy shit, that's so awesome. Jeb, I love that, yeah. That's so cool, man. I love that reporter. Maurer, you're cool. Yeah. Interesting. I like that he helps him, though. They do? Did he have this before? Oh man, I'm so sorry. I need to read these German things again. Oh god. No. Kremls Zierde. This is something about Russia. So the Kreml is Russia, obviously, like Moscow. And Zierde is like ornament. Kreml's ornament. I don't think it's about a church. Last guest attacked the innkeeper. Okay. Masked men were robbers. Died. Toys caused a police force to come. What? This is reparations. Almost no hope for the people hit, probably because of the flood, perhaps. I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, here, some name, and is there gonna be a funeral? Okay. Oh no, I'm not gonna bore you with the next page. It's so funny. I love it. They really put normal German stuff in. I wonder if that's real. That's so cool. Man, that's so awesome. That is really well done. Very well crafted. Chapter 6. I don't know what it's called because the Netflix subtitles don't tell me. The other ones did. Oh, Ohio. So she recovered. That's good. It's so bad. Yeah. What did that guy say though? Did he just run away or? Oh, she apologized. That's nice. She's very kind. Really? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it was your psycho brother. Oh god, the therapist again. Okay, so if he's not brain dead, he will know that they're triggered memories. Doesn't mean that he's the one she dreams about or something. Like, not at all. It's just a correlation. But seeing a certain kind of man, or perhaps that man had a smell or whatever, because smells normally trigger stuff the most, I think, on average, triggered something. So there is something. There was something. Now he should realize there's something real in her consciousness, subconsciousness. Really? Also, sorry for the background noise if the cat tries to get in. Familiar, but why did you faint? What did he do in those 6 months? She's really, really terrified. Oh god, Johan looks so oh god, Johan looks so creepy, and she's tensing up. She's having an attack. He sees it though. He should realize this. If he doesn't realize this, he's brain dead and should be fired. Ooh, that's interesting. Is it because he has this mask on? Like, he's like a mask. And he's only his persona, perhaps, even. We talked about it last time. That's so interesting as well. Yeah, he's your nightmares. Not necessarily, but I do think in these times, and I won't go into this discussion, I think, because I did an Attack on Titan a lot. So I discussed evil at length there during the reactions. I think not sufficiently, probably, but so absolute evil. It is an archetypal idea. I mean, and because they're very Christian here, and he's probably a Christian, he will jump to that step. And I do think theological ideas are rooted deeply in like these images as well that come up when your subconsciousness tries to tell you something. It's just images that fit very well, like the sun as God and stuff. So I do think there is a link, but absolute evil, like what is that supposed to be? I do think that's something for every person to decide in a way. I do think there's a big overlap between people. Like suffering is probably like malevolent suffering is malevolently induced suffering is probably really evil. No one would dispute that. But what I always thought, if there's a creature that is purely evil and it appeared in the world, would there be people still bowing down to it? And that means, does that creature exist? Or is it like, for some people it is this creature and for others it's salvation? You know, it's a very interesting question. Yeah, I get that, man. But in those times, most people did go to church. Most of them did. Oh, she wants to see Johan. Why not? I do hope he realizes that this is real. I do think he does, but man, I'm so anxious. Yeah, he might want to push her into pursuing her studies more. I do think that's his intention. He knows there's something. I do think this is really reaching and perhaps overinterpreting this, but he might be like, yes, there is something. She has this problem, but it won't affect her daily life that much because it's just this one man that once did it. And perhaps there was something, but she is bright. I know she's bright, so I hope I will try to support her in going into the future and not dwelling in the past. But he should also know that if you suppress something in the past, it grows and it will one day push through. That's how it is. You cannot suppress something. It is impossible. Psychologically, it is impossible to suppress something. It will either like a cancer grow into your personality you don't notice, or it will explode and there will be a horrid moment in your life where everything crashes down. So, like for the bad cases, of like for the big suppressants. What a fucking tool. What a tool. Like, she should be fired. That's stupid. Like, that's stupid. She just had a trauma attack or something, and he's just like, yeah, go do some sports. I do think he does have good intentions, though. Like, I do think he does not do it because of ill-informedness. I do think he does it because he wants her to pursue her career, which is not his choice to make here. It's not his job, but I think. Tell me what you think. Oh, Maurer is there, and Tenma's probably still there. Yeah, but what about that man? Okay. How many newspapers are there for 6 months? That is the blank, isn't it? 6 months? How many newspapers is that? It is 24 times. It's just like about 200 things he has to read. Like, and he only has to read the local parts. So it's like 2 pages. It's like 500 pages, I would estimate. Why is he taking so long? I don't know. We will probably find out. Perhaps I miscalculated something. Oh, he fainted. Okay, that's not good.
大丈夫か? Oi!
He probably is just sleeping. He's overworked as fuck. Yeah, he's overworked as fuck. Is he still working as a doctor, by the way? I'm a bit unsure about that. Ooh, that is a good breakfast. Oh, there are Brötchen. I love Brötchen. They're called Brötchen. Or Semmeln. Like these things. We will just talk about German food a bit, because I can. So, okay. So this is coffee, obviously, and this is a German, like, we use those cups, but you probably didn't care. But these here, they have so many names. Like, depending on which region you go in Germany, they have different names. Semmeln, Kartoffelchen, Brötchen, Normale. So, yeah, and there's bacon, I do think. No, it's salad. Salad and sausage. Looks very good. So Tenma, he took you to get some food. That's really nice of him. I mean, at least he didn't have to call the doctor then. So, I mean, man, Dr. Tenma's so dumb.
店だ.
うちには帰らないんですか?
He probably doesn't have it. His job is his thing. Yeah, I knew he was divorced. I knew that. It kind of got the feeling from how he was presented. He's probably just like a bit depressed and digs into work and stuff. I mean, that fits his profile, so yeah. Yeah.
気がついてみりゃ女房は娘連れて実家に帰っちゃ
Yeah, and then so he basically had work and family broke away, so work was his hiding place. That's sometimes how it goes.
あ、なんでだよ。追んでてったのは向こう。
Oh, it's so mean, but I get it. Yeah.
仕事にかまけてたことを悔やんでいる。
That's an interesting thing to ask him, yeah.
男は仕事が第一だ。
That is a very... Oh my god, if the wife doesn't... That is a very, very interesting idea. A very old idea and a very traditional idea. And I do think there is an interesting thing I'm thinking about sometimes. I do think it's very good that everyone can nowadays go to work. That's very, very good, and I like that, and I'm very glad that happened. Though I do think people were fooled a bit with that, because if you have double the workforce, you have half the income. So basically, I do think currently having two people earn is the same as 20 years ago when you had one person to earn. So that is something I think about sometimes, and I might make a mistake there, but it's something I often think about. And it might be one of the reasons why there is so much bad stuff happening. And I'm not saying that we should go back. I don't think that is correct. That is probably very stupid. And I do think I'm a pretty liberal guy, so I would never like that. But it is a problem we have, and it's not dealt with. Like, how do you deal with that? But that's like, I'm not the person to answer that. Like, I don't have any professional ideas about that. Like, it's just something I wonder as an idiot. But yeah, these people, that was very traditional German man. And I know several of the people of his age that are exactly like that. It's like work, work, work. At work, they often drink as well. And they are very rash when they come home. I'm very, very, very glad my father was never like that. My father did work his ass off, but he was always kind when he came home, and he's such a kind man. But like many people go home and just go to bed and ignore their kids and treat their wives badly because they have pent up stress because the boss was mean to them or something, or because they were in construction or whatever, and something went wrong, and they got, like, you know, it's like very, very harsh. And in these times, as divorces were normal or like a thing, I do think that often led to divorces, because I do think currently there are more divorces than here, but I do think there were more divorces because of this tension that was. Because before you just couldn't get divorced, I think, so, but now you could, so these things destroyed many families, I think. It was one of the first things that probably destroyed families, I would say, in Germany. And I'm, again, not saying that it's good or bad, it's just an observation. So, yeah, but this is like, several people come to mind that would say exactly what he says here, exactly that. It was a very common thought. I don't think it is currently anymore. Because currently, in most families, both parties work. In most families I know, with children as well. So children are carried to the kindergarten or the preschool or whatever it's called, like with ages that are far too early, which will also lead to bad effects. Like, I know that. Because I know the developmental psychology literature very, very well, and sending children away from their mothers before the age of 2 or mostly 3 is can be in many cases very detrimental. Again, on average, there are exceptions, but in most cases, it is very detrimental for the child. And they don't have a choice because they have to work, because they both have to earn, because otherwise they don't have what one person previously had. The problem comes back again. So that is very interesting. It's a very complex situation in Germany currently. I do think it's in other countries as well, so let me know if that's the case, but that's what I observe in Germany. And I might miss details here. That's like, I know about the children's and their development, like that's, I know, like I know that 100%, but all the other stuff is more thoughts I have, and I don't know if they're correct. So don't take them as I said this, so it's true. It's just thoughts that might be really stupid. So just to be very transparent. Yeah, but he's also frustrated, obviously, because his worldview was shattered. His worldview is, I work my ass off, that's all I do, so you can live, and you are just at home, which was often a sentiment, which was like madness, of course, because stay-at-home moms, for example, I think that's what it's called, they work their ass off so hard. I see it with my wife, like, unbelievable what they do. But it was the sentiment often, and he's frustrated. So in his mind, his wife was just an ungrateful person that just left him after he did everything he could for them, and they betrayed him, so why would he care? And he includes the child in that as well, which is also very unfair and stupid, but it is the easy conclusion to have a clearer conscience, because the alternative for him would be to think, I abandoned my child, I didn't fight for my child, so he can hide in the woman should raise the child, and I did all I could, and now they're just on my like taking my money, and he can hide in that. So I don't know if that helps you. It was a long tangent. And if you disagree again on this channel, put it in the comments, be civil. I'm up for that.
それともう一つ。
Yes, Tenma, say one more thing.
大きなお世話だって言ってんだろ
That is also, it's interesting that he is allowed to smoke inside here. Normally you're not allowed to smoke inside. One moment, I have to go to the phone. Also just Instagram bombarding me with stuff. Also follow me on Instagram. Anyway. No, but jokes aside, cigarettes are prohibited indoors, I think, since the 2000s. So I remember when it was in the news, it was a big debate. I didn't understand most of it because I was raised with smoking is bad. My parents quit smoking before they got me because they were like, if we have a child, we can't smoke, so they quit. Obviously, this passive smoking, or whatever it's called in English, and it's just the literal translation from the German term, is very detrimental for your health as well, and he knows that. So, yeah. It's so funny. Yeah, exactly. That's what she does. Caring for the child, which you ignore as well, mate. It's an interesting thing. I love that you know what, that's a very nice detail. He turns away. He faces him, this body here, he turns away here. His body language. It's the defensive thing. Psychologically, it's probably in part from covering your, like if you face someone, your belly is exposed and there are all your organs. So if you clawed with his animal claw into his body, like that would be bad. So put it like covering your stomach area or like turning away from someone indicates a defensive move. So he's defensive about it. He knows there's something he fucked up, I think. Very interesting stuff. Very well written. Love that, man. Oh, she knitted that. Oh god, is Jon gonna murk them now? Please don't. Oh.
あなた本当に言うんですか？
Yeah, you
私
should. You should. I do think that's the right thing to do. No, don't do it. It's a lie. Lies always fester.
言う必要ないな。ニナは私たちの娘だ。
Yeah, that is the truth. But it won't change with that. God, man, I thought it was Johan coming. And man, he's making me so anxious. I know he's gonna murk them. They're so jolly. What a jolly couple. Oh God, did he write another mail? Fuck off. No, Dr. Geidel is an idiot. I know why he's doing it, I think, but man, he fucks up here. Oh God, what did Johan write? Oh God. Oh God, what did he write? Tomorrow at your birthday,
日の夜7時、ハイデルベルク城で
I will meet you. Yeah. Yeah, they omitted the birthday part, but basically it's a good translation.
明日、ハイデルベルク
Heidelberg Castle. I have to go there. Would she do that? Go to someone she thinks is purely evil?
あんたに付き合わされてスクラップの山とにらめ
Why is he doing it
く
though?
れた方がいいんじゃないのか？
You know why I do think he does it? Because he was honest to him about the stuff. He didn't sugarcoat anything. He just told him. He got defensive, but he knew that this dude wasn't fucking around. He was a truthful dude. So whatever he had going was something important. And so he shows empathy in a hidden way here. I like that writing a lot for Maurer. Again, he turns away.
もしもだぜ。
Yes. Yeah.
女房帰ってくると思うか？
Depends if you realize that you made mistakes. She probably made mistakes as well, I'm not gonna lie. In these types of situations, in divorce cases, both are at fault in many cases, but obviously not at the same measure. Like, that's without saying, I think. But it's never just one person, I think. And if the fault is just not communicating your wants, needs, or your ideas, or what's important to you, or not talking to them, you know, it's like,
タバコやめたらね。
it's so funny, man. I love that. You know why? I think he might be right. Like, not like what he's basically saying is, if you acknowledge that she just cared for you and you need that care, and you accept that someone is caring for you here and you're not just a rough asshole, she might consider it. I do think that's what he's basically saying here, but I might read too much into it. Did you find it? Yeah.
11歳の少年失踪。
11-year-old boy missing. Well, kidnapping's possible, yeah.
人からの連絡は一切なし。ネッカー通り16号。
16 Neckar Street. The Neckar, I think, is a river.
その記事ならこっちの資料がある。
Yeah, let's see. Man, Maurer, don't die on me. Man, this is one of the animes where I'm like, everyone might fucking die because Yon would just kill them. And I would hate that because I love every character currently. Every character that has been on screen was so real and very well
どう
done.
したんですか？
あんたそう
Yes?
やったら迎えに来るって言ってたな。
Yes?
ほら、ここに生年月日が書い
Oh
てある。
shit, man. That's awesome because they're twins. Oh fuck, man. Yeah, you're like, it's on borrowed time or whatever you say, and that's not my Dead by Daylight self-talk. Oh, I miss these. Those are the German phone booths. I know they're not as cool as the British ones, and they're not like a TARDIS. And most of the time, like, it was so sad. Most of the times, like, there was graffiti on them, and like the phone was ripped out sometimes or damaged, or they didn't work. And the more the time went on, the more they deteriorated, and sometimes they started to get overgrown with stuff, and you know, it's like as if they were forgotten by the world. It was so sad to see, because they are such an interesting thing. They are a bit before my time, and I think I used one once to call my mom during a class trip in primary school. That's the only time I used one. After that, they became obsolete through mobile phones and stuff, obviously. And it's like they were forgotten, and they were derelict and decayed and stuff, and it was so sad. I don't know why it makes me really nostalgic and sad seeing this.
今からちょっと友達に会って帰るから。
Okay, that's good. Oh God, why would you go there? Don't go there. Oh God, are you gonna get murked now? Oh man, every second I think they're gonna get murked.
友達と会ってから帰るとさ、どんな友達な。
Yeah, what sort of friend? An evil fucking... Yeah, whatever. That's true. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. She's over 18. If you're over 18 in Germany, I think it's in most countries the same age, you are your own person, so to speak, even though you can until you're 25 with the fitting psychological evaluations, judged as a child if you do some shit, but be judged as a child. But you basically are your own person. You can do everything you want. Everything. It's not like drinking is only 21 or something. No, that doesn't exist. Like, you can drink all you want with 18 as well.
わかるかもしれない。
Oh God. I love that, though, by the way. This is the idea of facing the monster, what I talked about last time so extensively. It's facing the monster. She's not running away. She's exactly what you should do. And you might get fucked by that. But that's what you do if you're brave. Yeah.
本当の私を。
It's facing her own monster as well. It's so layered. It's so incredibly layered. There's so much stuff in my head about that. But like this whole situation, it's like you can also take it as her, like Johann being in an personification of her fears and repressed terror. Obviously, is real, you know. But like that idea, facing the part she suppresses, it's so brave. And it's like in the fairy tale, you face the monster.
危険が迫っています。警察に連絡して警備を。
Oh yeah, he knows the police, but not in Heidelberg. Yeah, he should have called Lunge. He should have called Lunge,
人
man.
が起きてからじゃ遅いんだ。
ことなんか起きやしねえよ。
I mean, Tenma can just jump in. Okay, so I do hope what's not gonna happen is he will go in, save them, he will go out, he's dead, he will go in and back, and Johann is in and threatening them. I don't think that is the case, though, because he just wants to meet Anna and take her away.
に行ってるんだよ。あの現場は特別
Oh, really? He covered that as well, yeah.
感じねえ。何の欲も何の恨みも感じ
It
ねえ。
was just pleasure and fun.
単に人の命を絶っただけって感じ
Yeah,
なん
it
だ。
was to see that moment of the end of a life.
そんな若造が何の感情もなしに殺しができる。
Yes, if he's a psychopath. If he's a psychopath, that's exactly the definition. Yeah, kids can do that. Have you seen kids torture animals? They do.
この件に関してはうまく言葉が見つからね
I love that the press is also trying to figure out murders, trying to help.
え。どうしても言えって言うんなら陳腐だ
That reminds me, during this time as well, I do think it was here, there is a show in Germany, Case File XY, Unsolved. It's a bit like Cold Case, the TV show, where they present real-life crimes that have not been solved in the German television, and people can call in, and they have solved several crimes with that. And I have to remember, like, it reminds me of that somehow. It's very cool.
ありゃ悪魔の仕業だ。
A work of the devil, of a monster, yeah.
目の前にあの犯人が現れたら、俺は迷わず
Are you sure, though? You're not gonna murk Johann. Johann's gonna murk you, mate. You overestimate yourself.
結果通り
God, no, no, no. God, are they dead? Are they dead? Oh no, Maurer's going in front. Oh no, I'm so anxious. Don't they have a doorbell? Everyone has a doorbell in Germany.
はい。
Oh god, okay, they are gonna open up. Okay, he's still alive. Thank fuck.
失礼します。私、ハイデルベルクポストの
Heidelberg Post. That's so funny.
ちょっとお伺いして。
Man, why are you looking so evilly? What is he doing?
この1986年の男の
Really? Yeah, Vermisstenanzeige. No. Why? Why is he so anxious?
少しお聞かせ願えないでしょうか。お宅には娘さんがいませんか。
Yeah, oh fuck, yeah, go. That's how you do it. You just go with the fucking thing. You don't Sorry, that was weird. So what I was saying, you don't sugarcoat shit. You go with the facts immediately. I hate it when shows do it like they start some weird random non-essential shit when you should just go with the news. Hey, do you have a twin daughter? If you do, she's in fucking danger. That's how you start it. You're not like, hey, we are from the Post, and there is something I want to talk to you about. Let us first talk about the weather. You know, I'm exaggerating, but you know the trope. I hate that so much. Such bad writing. This is awesome writing.
参ったな。
Why is it not good? It was a cake, yeah. Yeah. I love that he realized that because he's also very, yeah.
その妹がまだこちらにいるんですね。
Yeah, just go at them. She's in danger. Say she's in danger.
波風立てないでください。
I mean, that's not the trouble. The trouble is with, yeah.
手術の後が、そして妹は
Yeah, he knows.
フォルトだ。
Yeah, like he's doing a bit, like he's now doing it a bit like I thought, but he's cool-headed. I get why he's doing it. He just is confused and afraid, but he's like very cool-headed. We need him here. He will just be like, no.
方と娘さんの命が危ないんだ。
Yeah, that's how you do it. Exactly. Go with it. Go with that. Yeah, see, that worked. Obviously that worked. I get why Dr. Tenma didn't go there, but that's how you do it. Your lives are in danger. I called the police, or I will call the police. That's why we're here. We want to save you.
どういう。
Yeah, they don't know. See? That's what they, yeah.
ください。
娘は今出かけてます。
Oh shit, yeah.
どこに？
ハイデルベルク城に。
Yeah, and they now see that they're real, like they're really fucking afraid.
待て。警察に連絡してか。
Holy shit, man, this is so intense. Yeah, they don't have time to explain to the police. He's gonna go there. Oh my god.
ここから電話しとく。
お願いします。
Oh god, I hope Johan really is there, not here, and kills all three of them.
気をつけろ。さっき言ったように。
Yeah, but he won't do anything to Tenma. Tenma is his god almost. Like, I know that exaggerating, but yeah.
と生きて帰ってくるんだ。
That's so cool, man. I love that. And he's doing Lucky Strike, of course. That's what almost everyone smoked, yeah. Oh god. That was death flag as fuck. I like that it was a bonding moment. I think that was a death flag for him. So Johan, I hope I'm wrong. I hope Johan won't go here and kill those.
娘は無事なんです。
I mean, yes, your daughter is, but you're gonna die. So
電話借りますよ。
why would you say that?
落ち着きなさい。
Just tell them now, mate. You were so good. Just tell them. Oh, the phone line is dead because Johan is there to fucking murder you.
電話線が切られてるぜ。
Holy shit, man. I knew it. I knew it. He's not gonna be there. Oh god, I hope he's gonna be there because then her parents will not be dead. Oh god.
無事でいてくれ。アンナ。
Oh, he's shaved. That's good.
約束の時間
Yep.
国過
Oh
ぎて
god, he's gonna fucking kill all those three. Rip Maurer. Rip Maurer.
ダメだよ。
Oh god, okay, he's there. That's good. No. What? What's happening? What is he doing? Why is there a dude? Just... Why?
ダメだよ。
Why is he cutting the fucking poison ivy?
頼まれたんだ。
Oh god.
あんたがここで待っているように。
Why would you listen to him? Did he threaten you? What the fuck did he do to you?
って言ってるんだ。
He's a fucking psycho. What the shit, man. Good that Dr. Tenma's gonna come. Oh man, this is so weird and eerie and creepy. Fuck
俺
off.
はそう言われたんだ。
God, that face. Man, I hate it when they do the uncanny faces. Ah, thank fuck. Tenma's there. Good God, Tenma's there.
ニナ・フォルトナーだね。覚えているかい？
Yeah, she might remember him.
アンナドクター
Yeah, she might remember now. No, you
あ
won't.
なたが白馬の王子
No. Oh God.
お前は
Fuck, man.
邪魔す
And he's got shears or whatever you say as well. Oh god.
こいつはここで待ってなくちゃいけないんだ。
Why is he doing what Johann wants though? He threatened him, I think.
金がもらえないんだ
Okay, I mean it's just money. Holy shit, he attacked him.
って言ったのに
Holy fuck, man. Anna's gonna hit him. Yeah, because she can do judo. I knew that, like, that was well prepared. Good Chekhov's judo here. I love that. I now want Anna and Dr. Tenma to team up and go Johann hunting. I need that in my life now.
とにかく何か縛るもの
Because she's also very, very clever, you know? I also would love to see an anime just about Anna going on her own and solving crime.
よ
そいつはいつここに来ると言ったんだ
Yeah. Holy shit, man.
だからここに来るって言ってただけだよ
Gee, I wonder what that is. Oh god. Yeah. Rip Maurer. Rip Maurer. Shit. I knew it was a death flag immediately.
どういうこと
理由なんか後だ
Holy shit, man.
早く
Holy fuck, man. And the music is really good.
おうほどけねえ
Oh god, man. Oh yeah, Johann now comes for him. Oh my god, he already did it. Ooh, this is really, really creepy and I love it. So visceral. Oh my fucking god, so visceral. This is also correct number sign. Now, weird that it's now correct.
いや確かに私の病
Uh,
なんだそして君の兄さん
Johann. That's so awesome, man. Nissan. Don't get away, don't get away. Good. Good. How fucking dead are they on a scale from 1,000 to 1,000? Oh god. No! Stop it! That's so fucked, man. This is so fucked. I love it. Love it. This is the most real thing I've ever seen, I think. So anyway, I'm done. I'm so done. I'll watch the next one soon. Hope you enjoyed this one. And yeah, let's see where this goes soon. I can't watch more today. Shame, but man, this is so captivating, so visceral, and like so uncanny valley as well. So well done. Also, do post what you thought about the things I said. Don't know if you disagree or agree. It'd be interesting anyway. Either way. And yeah, man, so interesting. Anyway, take care of yourself as always, and I will see you around. Bye.